What's her go-to? WNBA legend urges Angel Reese to follow Caitlin Clark's example as Sky Star struggles against fever. Angel Reese has been encouraged to follow Caitlin Clark's example as she looks to bounce back from a disappointing display against the Indiana Fever. The Chicago Sky Star finished with 4 points, 12 rebounds, and 2 assists on 2 of 7 shooting from the field on Saturday night, in a game that was initially billed as a must-see showdown between two of the WNBA's biggest stars. Indiana's trip to the Windy City was even moved from the smaller Wintrust Arena to accommodate demand, as close to 21,000 fans were expected to pack into the United Center for the game. But with Fever star Clark injured, tickets were selling for as low as $9 on the day of the game. And even though Indiana's biggest name was sidelined, it still turned into an evening to forget for the Sky and their fans. With Reese failing to make much of an impact on the scoreboard, the Fever cruised to a blowout, winning 79-52. Post-game, Chicago head coach Tyler Marsh insisted that the former LSU standout needs more help from her teammates and refused to put the blame on her head. "I don't think Angel struggled tonight. I think we struggled as a team," he said. "It's not about Angel being better for us, it's us being better for Angel." While Marsh sought for his team to take responsibility, WNBA legend Candace Parker later broke down how Reese can improve her game in order to become a consistent standout for the Sky. The three-time champion also pointed to Clark as an example of how to do that. "For me, the improvement comes from figuring out what you're going to be great at," Parker told the Spolitics podcast in an episode that dropped on Sunday, June 8th. "We already know she's going to be a great rebounder, but I think it's really mastering what spots. A lot of people come in and try to get better at everything. Shoot threes and I'm going to come down and do this, this, and this. But you forget that it really is like the little tiny things." Parker also used Las Vegas Aces star Chelsea Gray as an example, saying she frequently finds a way to get to her spot, the right elbow, and be successful on offense. She then asked, "My thing is, what is Angel Reese's spot? And what is her go-to? Then you master that. And from that standpoint, tuning out the noise in terms of basketball IQ, I think she could be a problem." Parker went on to turn her attention to the comparisons between Clark and Reese, who clashed in a high-profile incident earlier this season, and noted how the latter can follow in her rival's footsteps. "I'm not into the comparison," she continued. "There are a number of things Angel can improve on and will improve on. Clark has done that, even in her first year. Being able to be that floor general, her and Aaliyah Boston's connection has really improved. Caitlin, yes, she can shoot from the logo, but she makes her team better. For her, it's going to be about moving. What are you doing without the ball in your hands? And taking care of the ball." While Reese struggled against Indiana on Saturday, she has averaged more minutes on the court than any of her teammates in Chicago, and leads the team in rebounds per game, while also averaging 9.1 points and 2.6 assists. She has certainly shown enough promise to become the kind of player that elevates those around her, and will hope to bounce back as the 2-5 Sky face a tough trip to the defending WNBA champion New York Liberty on Tuesday.